All right, YouTube. So this video today, we're actually talking about the infamous trap. And what am I talking about? Don't fall for the Mac Mini Pro trap. And what am I talking about here? Why am I saying this over and over? As you know, I got the regular Mac Mini. And to some of you that have never been part of the Apple ecosystem, I had recommended the Mac Mini. But at that time, we didn't have this guy. The Studio. It wasn't out, right? So now that the Studio is out, so a lot of the people that ended up buying the Mac Mini, especially YouTubers, have changed sort of their narrative that the Mac Mini Pro is just as good as this, and it's not. You're going to spend so much money on the Mac Mini to even come up to the base model of this. If you haven't bought a Mac Mini yet, or are thinking about buying, especially the Mac Mini Pro and putting stuff in it, buy just the base model of the Studio and it'll blow it away. So that's just sort of my thing. But we're going to get into it more than just the Mac Mini and why this is one of the best Mac Studios for the money. And let me go right into this video. So if you are in the market today for a desktop type of PC, it sits on the desktop, right? It's definitely bigger than the Mac Mini. It's almost double the size, almost probably triple the size, but it's big, right? But it also is a ton of power in this thing. And not saying that the Mac Mini is bad, but the Mac Mini is also $1,400. By the time you start adding the things that are in this already in the M4 Max, which is the base model, you still won't get the same level of stuff out of the Mac Mini Pro. So it would be money wasted. Now, if you're buying just the base Mac Mini and then upgrading just the hard drive a little bit for $799, fine, perfect, go for it, it's great. But if you are buying the Pro and if you're looking to make alterations to the Pro, think twice before spending your money. I would rather get the Studio. You're going to be 10 times happier. You can do a lot more with it. It already comes with everything with it. This particular one, the base model, has the M4 Max. Yesterday, actually, I was in New York City. I actually went to the Apple store in New York. They had the Max running there. And they had an 8K timeline on Final Cut, and it had like, I don't even know, man. It had probably like at least 15 different channels open of stuff in 8K, and it was rendering, and it was flawless. It didn't even struggle. So if you need the Ultra and you need to run like a LLM and things like that I've talked about in the past, yeah, go ahead and actually spend the money and buy the Ultra, which starts at about $4,000. Now, this is no slouch. I would highly recommend, if you're looking to get an Ultra, get this first. Try it. If it doesn't work for you, you can always get the Ultra, right? But if you get the Ultra, then, you know, it's going to be kind of hard to go back down to something like this. And you're probably going to be more disappointed. What you're seeing today, the scene, is majority of the folks that are reviewing the Mac Studio today, they got it free from like Apple, right, to review and things like that. I didn't. I bought mine, right? It's my own. By the way, if you made it so far in the video and you like the colors of the video, they're super accurate. The exposure, this and that, it's a special tool. Coming soon. I have a special partnership working with them, Data Color. More to come on that. Stay tuned on the channel. And this is not just for photographic stuff, it's also for video. So, you know, definitely stay tuned to all of the different things that are coming. Hopefully you like it. If you like it, you know, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. We're going to talk about a lot of tech related things. So my particular Studio actually has 36 megabytes or gigabytes, sorry, of unified memory in there. Oh, megabytes, good one. You guys are taking me back down memory lane. A lot of this lingo that I've been telling you has circled around the camera world for me on this channel. So I am trying to balance it out. So eventually I'll get there. So bear with me. It does have the M4 Max chip in there. It's pretty damn fast already out of the box. You can look up the specs on the Apple page. You don't need to check with me. But single core performance of this M4 Max is faster than the M3 Ultra. And that's on Geekbench. If you go there, they have all the results there. Multi-core, yes, the other one is faster. But do you need it? You got to answer that question first. Don't waste your money if you're not going to use it, because that money you will never get back. These things do lose a lot of value. And if you buy something like the Ultra and you jack it up, I think someone had one that's almost like $13,000 or $14,000. If you really need that, I get it. Go for it, right? The other big thing is on my MacBook Pro, M3 Pro MacBook, I could not do a third 4K display. It would not work very well. But on this particular studio, no problems whatsoever. 3 displays happening, one of them going over there so I can start to capture my screen. So I can do a lot more videos with you and start to show you more things on the Mac Studio and the different things that I'm doing with editing of the photos and things like that. So more to come on that. So my recommendation, if you haven't bought your Mac desktop type of setup yet, and you're looking between the Mini Pro and the Studio, if you can spare the extra $500 to $600, just get the Studio, and you can deal with a little bit bigger size. It's going to serve you really well, and it's fully upgradable. I mean, you can literally take out the NAND chips inside of it, and it's upgradable. I think almost like 8 or 16. I don't think this one's 16 terabytes. I think it's 8 terabytes. That's insane, and I'm pretty sure you'll have, memory from. Hard drives from OWC and others, that will serve it well. I do have an OWC Thunderbolt 5 hub on the way, so when I get that, I will review it. I bought it myself. It's not a sponsorship. I just wanted to have a Thunderbolt 5 because the ports on the back of this, the 4 USB-C ports that are on the back of this Studio are Thunderbolt 5, so why not? So get a Thunderbolt hub in there. You have about 7 solid Thunderbolt 5 connections. You can connect anything you want and to your heart's desire and knock yourself out. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do it. Like I said before, let me know your thoughts. Did you buy one? But again, do not fall for that trap, because there are a lot of them that will tell you to go buy the Mac Mini Pro. A lot of these people have already bought it and they're kind of stuck with it now, so they can't really get the Studio, so they're trying to steer you in the direction where they spent the money. If you're spending your money right now, hard-earned money, wait a few months if you don't have the extra $600 and buy the Studio once and for all and be done with it. The Mac Mini Pro is fantastic if you really want a small footprint on your desk. I just wanted something that's going to be no headaches for me, at least for the next 5 to 6, 7 years. I can upgrade it just like I did with my iMac, which I give to my son. He absolutely loves it. 2017 5K display, he loves it. So it still works fine, right? So these machines last a long time. So please buy wisely and spend your money wisely. So with that, like, subscribe, be nice to each other, go out there, create your magic, and a lot of cool stuff coming, a lot of sponsorships are coming. So hopefully new exciting products that will make your life simple. The whole idea here is the passion and mastery of light, and also now a lot more on the technology side. So with that, I will talk to you in the next one. Thank you.